Hello Darts Nutz and welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm going to be reviewing a set of darts that was sent to me from Shot Darts, and this is another dart in the tribal weapon range, and they've got two new models out, Tribal Weapon 4 and this one which is Tribal Weapon 5, and it's a black titanium coated barrel, and these are 24 gram and you can also get them in 22, 23 and 25 grams. And it's got the same great pyramidal style grip that was on the other tribal weapons, and they're a 90% tungsten and retail for quite a pricey £84.95, so let's check them out. So the darts come in the slimline Shot packaging, and you've got all the info on the box with all the contents and the little description on the back of the series based around the weapons of the Pacific culture. And inside you've got this dense foam insert holding the contents, and they come supplied with the in-between bone white eagle claw stems and the custom made tribal weapon flights, kind of black with a see-through section, and that's the small standard size. So as with the other tribal weapon darts, it's got these etched points with a kind of an arrow pattern on, matches the theme quite well, and it's very similar to the other tribal darts that are reviewed on the front. It's got this taper with the pyramid style grip. It's quite widely spaced on the first part, and then you've got the little grooves cut through it on the next part, so I'd say it's around about a high level grip there, and probably not quite in the middle but just maybe front of center. You got this smooth section but it's slightly indented, so like a little kind of a scallop, so quite comfortable grip in there and should make for a nice reference point, that. And beyond that you've got a kind of a ring grip with a mini shark style grip above it, but then you've got these grooves cut through it. Not quite as grippy as the front, so probably around about high medium. Might make for a nice section for middle to rear grippers, because you've got that section to push against, and sits quite comfortable in the fingers there. And then beyond that it's the same kind of grip again but without the grooves cut through it, so it's probably closer to medium there, and on the very end it's a smooth tapered section. And there's your eagle claw stems and the tribal weapon small standard flights. That's fitted with a 29mm etched point, and it's got a front taper to the barrel. There's a smooth section at the very front of 2.8mm, and then you've got the rest of the section is made of the pyramid style grip, with some of it with a longitudinal groove cut through. That's 15.2mm, and then you've got a small smooth section of 8mm that's slightly scalloped. And then on the rear of the barrel it's a kind of a thin ring grip with a mini shark style grip above. That's 21.4mm, and then a smooth section on the end of 3.5mm. Length is 50.9mm, width is 7.4mm. That's 24.01 grams. 24 grams exactly, and 24.02 grams, and the full setup is 25.54 grams. With nothing attached, the balance is just a little front of the centre point, and with the supplied setup it moves a little towards the rear, and this is the balance with medium in between short, extra short stems and standard flights. I said before that I don't always get on with a front thin taper, but this is quite grippy at the front, so it's not too bad. Balance wise it's actually quite nice for a front gripper. I didn't think it would be. I thought maybe just a little bit more towards the centre with that slightly wider part there, but feels quite nice to throw. Just get a little bit of spin, but it's mostly fairly smooth. I usually get quite a lot of spin where the grippy dart points don't have stick in the board. So I'm going to try it around that wide smooth part now. It's got a slightly indented feel, but I'm just slightly past that as well, so I'm getting a little bit of grip behind it. Feels a little bit less grippy there. Oh, blimey. Oh. You wouldn't think just etching a point would make it stick in so much, but it really sticks in fast. Probably say balance is probably the sweetest around there, and it's flying a little bit smoother but not getting as much grip. So I'll try it from the rear section, but I'm not going right to the end. I'm on the part where the longitudinal grooves are. Now it feels as if you got a little bit more to push against from that section, and obviously it's a little bit more grippier. Not quite as grippy as the front taper, but still grippy enough. But overall it feels quite a nice dart to throw. Oh, blimey. I've not been playing much darts lately. I've got a pain in my foot when I'm standing here, so I'm not quite standing the same as I normally do. But it's been taking weeks and it hasn't healed up properly. But quite a nice dart, that. Oh. Oh, I Robin Hooded it. Oh, I can get the flipping thing out. So that's the shot tribal weapon 5. I broke the ring as well. that Robin Hood. Yeah, so as a front gripper, it's very nicely balanced, but it's quite nicely balanced around the centre as well, and not bad at all from the rear part. But I guess it depends if you like throwing from a taper. If you're a front gripper, I'm not always keen on a taper, but this one feels quite nice, mainly because of the grip. Around that section, yeah, I think that's a little bit weird because you've got a smooth indent, and obviously it depends on where you're going to grip it, but some people might be very happy with that. And as I said, I think the balance is just spot on there, so it will depend on whether you need grip or you don't. And for rear grippers, again, it's quite nice from there, and it's also nicely weighted, but I don't think it'll be so good from the very rear, so I would say mid to rear is probably a nice sweet spot as well. So it's quite a nice start really. It's just the price is a little bit excessive, 85 quid for a set of darts. It's a lot of money to pay for a set of darts, and it's a pity that they're so expensive because I think a lot of people would really like these. They're very nicely made again from shot and got a nice coating on. Good looking dart, but just a bit pricey. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.